check quality and coming for it.
Okay.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we give our praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and Peter said, takes to the Akim, to the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, preaching the truth out in faith and in all sincerity. All right, we are the prophets, right? The hopeful, chosen men of the Lord, right? That's been set up to prophesy against America, to prophesy against the Edomite rule kingdom. Right? You don't know what the Edomites are, and the so-called Caucasians are the white race today, right? Which is the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? And his works in his track record prove that, right? There's no guessing. See, so the Most High is about to throw this man's kingdom down, but before he does that, right, he's gonna wake up that remnant, that chosen, right? They're gonna come back and serve him in truth and in sincerity, right? And then he's gonna deliver them out of Babylon the Great, which is America, and he's gonna destroy this whole place, all right?
Right. Let's start off with Revelation 7 from the top. And after these things, I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
Right, so it's speaking about the wind. It said that should not blow on the earth. Now you got wind blowing every day. So what is that talking about? Right, because the Bible is symbolic, right? Parabolic. You see? When you go to, I believe like Jeremiah 50 at the top of 50 or 51.
I got that. It's Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Right, a destroying wind. Right? Now, when you read further into this chapter, it's speaking about arrows being shot off and fire involved with this, right? So that wind is talking about the nuclear destruction. Right? That's what it's talking about. That's why nukes were invented in the first place. Because it's going to be for the destruction of America. Right? To destroy the whole.
This is Ezekiel 7 and 3. Salaki. This is Ezekiel 7. I start from the top. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, verse 2, also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power unto the land of Israel, and the end is come unto the four corners of the land.
Right, the end is come. The end is here. Right? When you see the prophets come out, hey, it's a wrap. Hey, the Lord is about to wrap this place, about to wrap it up, bro. Right? Because it's the end. It says that, hey, Amos 3 said that the Lord surely will do nothing, but he revealed it to the secrets unto the servants of the prophets. So he sent his prophets out before he brings certain destruction, before he brings certain calamities. Right? Like you had Noah with the flood. Right? It said Noah was a preacher of righteousness, and he was building it right for over 100 years. Right? Warning. And then the flood came. All right? It's gonna be the same way in these times. Let me get back to that.
Can I get one for you, brother? This second Ezra chapter 7, verses 41 through 43. It says, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up, and wickedness increased, and the righteous have prayed for the ungodly, wherefore shall it not be so now also? He answered me and said, this present life is not the end, where much glory doeth abide.
Right, ain't much glory on this side. So you seeking glory on this side, then you're not in the right mindset. Yahweh Shah said, hey, lay up your treasures in heaven. Right, not on earth. Yep. You see? You got a lot of men that want all of that on this side.
Corruptible crown.
Yeah, corruptible crown. Some shit that's gonna perish. That's temporal.
Consolation.
Right? That's why, hey, Satan came to Yahweh and said, hey, man, I can give you all of you. Bow
right.
down and worship you.
Yeah.
He was like, man, basically, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck away from me, bro.
Yeah.
Because he already knew what he was going to get at the end.
Yeah, Satan had quoted the scripture on him, and the Lord countered it with a comeback on it that he couldn't come against.
Right.
Yep.
Satan didn't stop. Satan took him to a couple other places and tried to tempt him in a couple other locations.
Hey, let me get a quick piece of this is Matthew. This is why your Howard Shaw was like, fuck Satan. What you gonna give me in this world? Your gold, your silver, these earthly riches. And my father about to give me this. This gave me this. This Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. And Yahweh Shai came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Okay? So Yahweh gave him all power in everything. Hey, what Tiny Montana say? The world and everything in it. All right? So why would I take on this these tricks and these treats that you tried to give me? When everything was created for me in Bible, there's nothing you could give me. And when you go to Romans, the 8th chapter, the 16th verse, what it say? We are joint heirs. So none of Satan's riches and money bags and money purses should have no effect on us, man. That's how it was. We're followers of Hamashiach Yahushua. All right? We're going to inherit the same things that he inherited. That power. All right? That majesty. All right? All that glory. So there's nothing in this earthly realm, this physical realm, that we want. We want what the Lord has to give us. You got it, brother.
Yep. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 43. It's like verse 42. He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doeth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of immortality for to come, where corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up.
Right, he said, he spoke about the day of doom, and that's what's coming. All right, he spoke about, you know, the last lesson we had did about the Lord overdoing himself on what he did in ancient Egypt. All right, this is about to be a time like no other. Spoken about in Daniel the 12th chapter. Right, greater than any event that has ever happened on the planet Earth. The Lord is about to show out.
Yep.
2nd Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Right, so many great miseries. It's a lot of proud talk, right, against the Heavenly Father. It's a lot of proud things that's being done, right, in America. A lot of laws that are against the Bible. You got certain, you know, parades going on right now.
Pride. What is called pride? What it is, Josh?
LGBT,
yeah,
QQQ plus plus plus.
Nobody over there. He ain't got a family.
Because they are walking great pride.
Right. So the Lord is going to reward you for your works. The Lord is not just going to let things be. What wicked kingdom do you know that the Lord has not judged? Look at all of the other kingdoms. Read what's that? Daniel, 7. Right, those kingdoms that was set up. Mm-hmm. They all came and went.
King Nebuchadnezzar. The Lord made him as a beast. He fucked over Epiphany so much, he became a believer. He repented. All right? Nebuchadnezzar's grandson, what he told him. And one night he took him down, say the kingdom is about to be taken to you. And the Persians came and took him. Alexander, the freak, he only lived 25 years. He did a lot in a short span. But like the brother say, the Lord took all of them down, man.
So America, when you read about that statue, right, that Daniel the 2nd chapter, you see, America is at the end of that. America and its beast system, right, NATO and the EU. So we're at the end of that statue, right? It didn't speak about that stone cut out with our hands. It's coming to destroy the whole structure, which is Yahweh. Right? You got it. Yep. Then you go back. You still holding something?
That's good. I'm good on. Okay.
Revelation 7:2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea,
Right.
saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
So basically, look, don't bring this destruction yet until my servants and my people, the elect, the chosen, are woken up. So the reason things ain't happening right now, because the Lord is still making moves, basically. But once the elect is sealed, then it's a wrap. The Lord got to get his elect up out of this place before he destroys it. Just like what Sodom and Gomorrah. This place is likened unto Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, he said that this destruction is going to be likened until, like what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. And what happened? Hey, the Most High basically got Lot right up out of there, and then he destroyed it. Because what he said? He said, "Hey, look, I can't do nothing until you get up out of here." And after Lot came up out of Sodom, then he destroyed it. It's going to be the same thing for the elect. But hey, the men or the people whom the Lord has chosen are waking up right before your eyes. That's why you see Israelite camps everywhere. That's why you see so many people talking about, I'm an Israelite this, or I'm from this tribe, I'm from that tribe. That's the sign of the end. All right? So then you got to, take another 6 and 9.
I got something. It's 2nd Ezra 13. All right. And I'm going to start at verse 25. It says, this is the meaning of the vision. Whereas thou sawest a man coming up from the midst of the sea. The same is he whom Yahweh, the highest, have kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. And whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came as a blast of wind, and a fire and storm, and then he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that the rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are on the earth. And we're in that time right now. The Lord is bringing these plagues upon the earth. So we know we're getting closer to the redemption that's written about, man. All right? The Lord said, when you see these things, then begin to look up. You see this man's system going down, you know that, look, hey, we just seconds away from getting beamed up out of here, man. But these things must first come to pass, all right, before we can deliver. While we prophesying about death and destruction first, and then deliverance comes after that. All right, you got it tonight.
Wow. Matthew 24 and 32 for you, brother. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, you know that summer is not.
Right, so it's giving you an indication. But while looking at this fig tree, it's giving you the indication that summer is here, right?
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm gonna go back up.
Okay.
To 21. All right. You know, when you look at the leaves on the fig tree, like the brother say, when that's a metaphor or a similitude for the prophecies coming to pass. So when you see these prophecies coming to pass, summer represents our great King coming back to the planet Earth. All right, 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be.
So the things that are going to happen are going to be like something you have never seen before. All right, so that's why it speaks about people having heart attacks. All right, the Lord's is gonna bring your fears upon you. For you to hear this word and not take heed and not repent, right? You basically signed your destiny to me. Because the Lord is gonna destroy you. Yahweh Shah is coming to deliver a select few, right? And if you ain't on them chariots, you done it. You got to get off the shores of America, right? And it ain't nothing you can do in your own power.
Yeah. And except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved.
Right. So the days don't be shortened. Then, bro, because look at the rate that Esau is going. Look at how he's using technology. Right. Shit's getting crazy. You got the whole AI shit taking off. Right. They can take a couple videos from you and use your voice, right? And put it in other things and make they can use your you can use your image and just form something, make you say something. Right? That's what Esau gonna use shit like that in the time to come to demonize us. Have a video of you saying some bugged out shit, right? All on TV, you like, nah, that ain't me. People like, nah, that's you. Remember when they came to what was it, Peter? They were like, nah, hey, you was with your house shop. We get in, nah, it was you.
Your speech betrayed me. Right. That's what they told me.
Right.
Your speech betrayed me. And when you use the AI, hey, they're gonna be literally using your voice. Right. All right.
Like, nah,
and they're gonna synchronize it with that
Image.
Yeah. It's gonna look just like you.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to tell. Your mama gonna be like, I ain't think my son would do nothing. That's my son. All right. Because the simple believe every word. They're gonna believe that shit. But ain't nobody about to tell me one of my brothers gonna get a bomb, gonna strap it up on something. I don't.
Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck what I see.
Yeah.
I know these brothers ain't gonna do it.
Yep.
Know them that labor among me.
Yeah.
And we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know his tricks and his trade.
Yeah.
With his technology, he's gonna bring in all sorts of witchcraft and sorcery to manipulate the eyes and beguile the senses. That's all it is. That's all magic is. The betraying of your senses. You looking at some AI. Man, I ain't gonna lie, even when it comes to these women, you think you're looking at a woman, you're looking at a man. All that is witchcraft. And that AI shit is witchcraft, man. That's when you go to Isaiah 47 and touch. She's been a sorceress since her youth. You got it, brother.
Yep. And like you said, Esau using that linking your voice to AI technology. Esau got you isolated in a room and questioning you like they did Neil on the movie Matrix. And you press that tape recorder and you hear your voice telling you, look, this is what your brother said about you right here. And if you don't know that, brother, you're gonna actually believe it. These are miracles that Esau, according to Revelation 13 chapter, these miracles, that's another part of his miracle right there. The technology. All right?
So, technology is a miracle.
It is a miracle. And as of, I think it was yesterday, I seen a video where a top FBI agent said we're on high alert for an incoming T attack. He said, you better get ready and prepare because it is coming. And Esau can damn sure use who you see on this camera, okay, for the implement that. And a lot of people gonna believe it. A lot of people are about to die. And he's gonna use the middle of the Lord to do it. All right? We'll portray them as a T word, okay? Can't really say it. All right? And a domestic T. It's a rest of T race. T race. All right? You got it, brother.
Let me just finish this off. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Right, so all that's gonna be done for the elect. Right, because hey, all shot spoke about the elect. You're not gonna be able to deceive the elect. Alright, so the elect don't know what's up to see through all of the forces. Like the brother quoted earlier. You're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Right? But you're gonna have multitudes of people that are gonna hate us in that day. They hated Yahweh shot. Right? So it ain't nothing to be afraid of. Yahweh shot told us about these things before they happen. Right? We got the second of the 6.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So say Esau is the end of the world. So Esau is going to be ruling, right, in the times of the end. Because your average everyday person will always say, oh yeah, we in the end times, or we in the last days. Right? So Esau is ruling in these last days. Right? So he's the last kingdom that will be ruling before the Israelites come into power. That's why I said Jacob is the beginning of their following.
Quick. 2 Ezra 11 and 39. Or now that the remainers of the four beasts, the brother went in earlier, whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them.
See, so hey, after Esau, bro, it's done. Right? Daniel 7 chapter speak about that beast being thrown in that fire. Right? Or the beast being destroyed with fire. Because the beast or the dragon, which is going to the Roman Empire, right? came back as that beast, the deadly wound was healed. Right? So now you got this whole system today. But it ain't gonna heal no more. Right? That's why I said take bomb for her. Right? Because Babylon can't be healed.
Can't be healed. Jeremiah 51.
Right? Done.
Yup.
And the Lord is gonna end it off with fire. Ain't no coming back from that. He turned these bitches to ashes. Straight up.
Yep. Daniel 7 and verse 10. It says a fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him.
Right, going into the angels of the Most High.
Oh man, God, bro.
Because the angels are gonna show themselves. See, the heavenly hosts, right? Hey, the earth is gonna be full of angels. They're gonna be covering the skies. Hey, it's gonna be a beautiful day, right, for the elect. But for everybody else that's not covered in the spirit of Yahweh, hey, it's gonna be terrible. But they're not gonna know what the fuck is going on. They're like, damn, we get attacked by aliens and shit.
Yeah.
You see the video they got circling around about people seeing aliens in their backyard?
Yeah.
Right? Being deceived, they're like, oh, that's actual alien. That's what it look like.
Yeah, got a lot of distractions going on, man. Like with that submarine shit. That's a fucking distraction.
That shit is so stupid.
Bullshit, man. All right? The men of the Lord are on that watchtower. So he saw to have people all the way in a trick bag going left and then perform something drastic in the earth right then. And now you fucked. Daniel 7 and verse 10, the latter part. The judgment was set, and the books were opened, and I beheld. Then because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake, I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed, and given to the burning flame.
Right, that beast. Talk about this system. Esau's system, right? Esau's rulership, right? Given to that flame, and the flame was what we were talking about earlier, that destroying wind.
Jeremiah 15:51.
That's gonna take this kingdom up out of there. They said that the judgment was set. Right? So there ain't no change in the judgment. The Most High already, he got everything written already. We just bringing it out. Right? This ain't nothing that we coming up with. It's like what people said, it's not a private interpretation. This is all ordained from the Lord. So when you hear the prophets out here speaking, hey, it's really the Lord talking. He speaks about us being ambassadors of Yahweh Shai. Now, ambassador is a representative. Right? So we are speaking in Yahweh Shai's stead. That's why you need to take heed. Right?
Yeah. All right. This is pointing to what the brother just brought out, pointing to the angels, what the world will call aliens and enemies, okay? This is Matthew 13. And I'm going to start at 36, but the meat is going to go down. Then Yahweh sent the multitude away and went into the house. And his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels.
So when the angels come, they're going to separate the wicked from the just. Because, hey, anybody in these times can pretend, and you can fool man, right? To be, you know, a righteous prophet or this and that, right? But the angels are going to come and destroy everybody that ain't right, basically. Right? You see? The angels are coming to put in work. Despite what you see, and you got all these friendly ass images of the angels. When the angels showed up, bro, people was terrified.
Even the prophets.
Just looking at the angel, just looking at the angel's face. Right? Even when Yahweh appeared right after John, he said, "Man, look, it was no more a spirit in my body." Yahweh had to come pick him up. So these are the beings that are coming to the earth, right? To put out wickedness forever.
This is chapter 2 and 3. It says the vision is set, is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right? The vision is for an appointed time. The Lord has a certain time and dates for certain prophecies to be fulfilled that only the Lord knows. Right? The Lord got his own timeline. See? But it said that the vision shall speak, meaning you're going to start seeing certain things take place. All right? Mm-hmm. That's how the visions, meaning they're going to start coming to pass. It says, and
this is Habakkuk 2:3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
Right. So though it tarry, wait for it, it's going to happen. So no matter how long you think, oh, the Lord taking a long time, man, this is never going to happen. Right? You even got certain scholars that don't believe that these things can happen. So that's why, a lot of people, they fall off, right? Or they don't have any fear of the Lord. Because things are not happening right now immediately. But they will happen. And in that day, he will regret the words that you have spoken.
Yeah. That's why the Lord said for his men to be patient. Okay, here's the faith and the patience of the saints. You got to wait. What the brothers reading, you got to, that's waiting. That's a waiting game. It takes time. The Lord got a set time where he wants to do, Yahweh has a set time where he wants to do these things in the earth right now. Yahweh Shah doesn't even know when he's going to return. Only the Heavenly Father knows. The angel don't even know. Okay? But we know we're in that season. Brother read it all. Matthew, what that was? The fig.
The summer.
Yeah, the summer is 9. All right? It's hot. All right? Prophecies are heating up this summer. Okay? There's more to come. Okay? And we're looking forward to it. Oh, yeah. Matthew 24.
Real quick, right?
Go ahead.
Zephaniah 3:8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, right, until the day that I rise up to the prey. Mm-hmm. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour out them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Right, and that's what the brother's saying. Hey, that he's telling the elect to wait upon Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, when he let go the 4 winds of the judgment of this kingdom, of this wicked kingdom. All right, so we have to wait upon the Lord. All right, we can't get up and bear arms and go fight this man with all this technology. So we got to wait on the Lord. So we have to sit back, watch these prophecies come to pass with joyness and happiness and gladness. All right, and be what? In season, out of season, praying. All right, to be what? Accounted to that righteous number, the whole elect.
You got it, bro. Word. Go ahead.
This Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the Son of Man is fully set in them to do evil.
God, so since things are not happening right now, as soon as Jake commits some wickedness, since they're not even put to death right on the spot, they're like, oh shit, I'm good. Shit, I'm gonna do it again. Right? See, hey, the Lord ain't gonna do nothing. Or maybe the Lord ain't real. Right? But the scripture said that the Lord is long suffering. Right? The Lord got a set time for when he gonna punish you. And it's gonna be a day that you ain't thinking about it. Right? It says that death comes upon man. Solomon, when in Ecclesiastes, like a net cast into the sea, catching the fish. Right? Because they don't know it's their time. And that's how the Lord going to get you, right? If you with it. And if you're thinking like that, you operate in that type of spirit.
That back you up. Yahweh Shah himself said he's going to come like a thief in the night. Right? You're not going to understand it and know it if you're not within the temple, man.
I got you one out. Back on what the brother's bringing out about the angels. This is Zechariah 5, verse 1 through 3. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe with a chariot sign in. And he said, this is what the prophet saw. It's an ancient man trying to describe something to the best of his ability. Okay? And he said unto me, what seest thou? What are you looking at? What are you talking about? And I answered, I see a flying robe. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. When that chariot, when that was shot into the earth atmosphere, along with the thousands and thousands of Elohim, that chariot, what you see right there, okay, like it showed you on the movie Independence Day, it's going to cover the whole entire earth. Okay? Coming for you, Amalek. All right, and it says, for everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it. And the precept for that is what it is. Exodus 21:16. He that stealeth a man. Okay. Right here. All right. And everyone that swears shall be cut off as on this side according to it. I can read more into it, but the point is, the Lord is coming back to deliver destruction through those laser beams. It's going to be coming from the chariots. The Bible speaks about that in 2nd and 13th chapter, how the mouth going to open up and deliver heat. It just scorched the whole, scorched men and the place where they dwell in. This is an utter destruction, right along with nuclear fire. All right, that's all I had on it. I just want to throw that in there. Whatever you want.
You can
I got precept. Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Right, and that's what the nukes are gonna do. It's describing the after effect, right? If you watch the movie Judgment Day, you see Sarah Connor. She basically holding on to that fence, getting burned up by that nuke, right? By that fire. And that's just what's gonna happen. It spoke about it. It says they called it a plague. All right.
Yeah.
So that's a plague that's coming to America.
That's destroying winter.
Uh-huh.
And their tongues shall consume away in their mouth.
Right. So in that day, you see, hey, because the destruction is going to happen quick. All right. It speaks about the Lord is going to take him 1 hour to destroy this place. And then once you see how fast missiles can be shot over here, they say like what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can hear the sound of them.
Supersonic missiles.
The scripture speaks about what it is, Revelation 8, about that space of a half an hour,
Yep,
30 minutes. But it's like the Lord has put the spirit on these nations with these what they call them hypersonic
missiles.
Hypersonic missiles that go however many times faster than the speed of sound. It's gonna be quick. Backing up what the brother said, according to the Bible. Go ahead.
And Russia got a lot. Revelation 18:7.
He just came out and said, he said, look, we got the weapon of what I think it was the Satan.
They already got Satan
got
2.
They
already got a lot of Satan.
They got the Satan 1, the Satan 2. All right. They got missiles that cause hallucination and blindness when they enter to the earth, to the atmosphere. Okay. The avant-garde. Okay.
Well,
Yep. That's it. The mother of all bombs. They got that one. So hey,
that's the Lord, man.
Yep.
Because hey, we read Joel the 2nd chapter, we can get that too.
God.
The Lord
yeah,
is giving these nations these different type of weaponry because so America ain't gonna be able to bounce back, gonna be able to defend themselves from it. All right. All these different nations are gonna team up basically against America because America is gonna do something, right? It's just gonna set everything off. He said, man, fuck them, right? Let's shoot all of them.
Isaiah the 13th chapter. See,
that
behold,
evil thought.
I was served the Medes that shall not regard their silver and for gold, they shall not delight in it. So whatever America's gonna put on the table to try to avert World War III, Russia gonna slap that shit off the table and say, look, fire your way at them.
But Ezekiel 38, he said about the shall put an evil
The evil thought into their mind.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Straight
That's why over there, Proverbs, the first chapter speaks about 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand
of Yahweh.
The Lord will put an evil thought using the angels. But they play on the mind. They play on the mind on these kings of the earth. So look, we want this to happen right now. Or do this right now. Okay? You got Vladimir Putin walking around with a nuclear bomb in a fucking suitcase, a football, okay, ready to let out. But the angel like, well, hold on, which goes back to the 7th chapter of Revelation. Say, look, hold on, my men have to be sealed first before the destruction blow up on earth. That's where we at with it.
That's your precept.
Go ahead.
Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
When he's about to fill his belly, he gonna be like, man, hey, man, shit, they gonna be at the table. I mean, like, we got him, we got this, man. We just gotta do this. Yeah. It's gonna be complete. NWO.
Yeah, that's it.
The Lord gonna knock all that shit over.
Yeah, he gonna be saying, peace and safety.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Then sudden destruction shall fall upon him. When you eat, you comfortable.
Right.
All right? He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Right. Talking about the missiles. You see? Because you're gonna have a lot of people that try to run from this. But a lot of them gonna get caught up in that. And you're gonna have some of the reserves of the elites that are gonna be reserved for captivity. That's the only reason why they gonna make it. Right? Just for that purpose. Right? But everything else is gonna obliterate it. All right?
Yep.
All right?
That's how what the brothers read right there. That's how Esau goes, is taken out of power. Read it again, Qua.
All right?
The latter part.
Okay. It is drunk, Salakia. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Underground bunkers. And that bow of steel, this whole Esau goes out of power through nuclear fire, which destroys his whole infrastructure.
There's more.
Come on.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah. The glittering sword come out of his gall. Terror is upon him. Hey, but you know that's a J. Hey, I didn't throw that yeah.
Yeah. God, that's it, man. Hey, Jake, hey, that's a video too. Hey, Esau,
but y'all do know the yeah is in the passage, right?
It's all over the Bible, huh?
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
About him filling his belly, because what he want to do is, have everybody, mark that seal, and that's gonna complete everything for him. But he's not gonna be able to get everybody, because once he comes after the elect, right, the Lord gonna stand up and do something. It speaks about him lifting up that standard. Right? The Lord ain't gonna let you just come and do his purpose any type of way. Right? We said, touch not my property.
Yeah.
No,
touch not my anointed, do my property no harm.
Right. So, it's consequences and repercussions, right, for coming up against the man of the Lord. You got it, huh?
Yeah. Oh, you had something? Go ahead.
Yeah. Which one you want? Joel or
Isaiah 54 and 16.
Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Right, the smith. Right. Hey, what is a smith? When you look in the ancient world, a blacksmith will create weaponry, swords, and things like that, armor, all of those different things.
Metalworks.
Right, for war. So we ain't in the ancient times. So what would be the modern day smith that this is talking about right here? This is talking about those sciences. Right? He said the smith that you gotta really
I just want to say, the times that we living in are so prophetic that the scripture that this brother just brought up, they got a movie that has come out called Oppenheimer. And it goes directly into what this brother is talking about. And you had people walking out of the theaters upset over that movie, man. You got it, brother.
Yeah, you reading it?
Behold, I have created the smith that blow up the coals in the fire.
Right, he said, I have created the smith. Meaning that the Most High put it in their spirit, these scientists, to be able to split an atom. And it's not something that they did in their own power. Because Esau is nothing. They call Esau a base man. Right now, the Lord is with this man for right now in his agenda, right? To basically go as far as you can go with your wickedness. Right?
Your sins have reached out to heaven. Going all the way out there into space. That I seen one thing say he was trying to see if they had sperm on Mars, man. Like, who the fuck does that, man? Esau trying to. Yeah, you seen Robert? I'm not Robert. I'm thinking about Robert Oppenheimer. Bill Gates says he wants to block out the sun. Who wants to do that, man? Only a devil would think to do that. For one thing, you can't stand in the sun for as it is because of the lack of pigmentation. Melanin. All right? We love the blessed sun. We need that. A sun is a healer. It's a natural healer.
For us.
For us, it is. All right? So, like, y'all got
they're the children of darkness, man. Like the brother say, base men. You blot out the suns, you fuck up photosynthesis, habitats are going to be destroyed. He's a harbinger of death. Who would even think of such a thing? All right? What did the Lord call him in the prayer of Isaiah? The most wicked of all mankind, all nations on the planet Earth. All right? All he wants to do is go forth and make war, bring pestilence, death. He got to go. What the Lord say in the scripture we brought out earlier? No flesh would be saved if he had his way. So that goes past humans. Fish is a type of flesh. Lions and tigers are flesh. He gonna kill everything that moves.
Yeah, robot fish.
including himself.
Yep. Oh shit, fish. Y'all better been seeing what's been on the news
The
right
fish
now.
kills.
That's it.
I got a call.
Like down here, I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
Down here in Louisiana, there's been thousands and thousands of fish that just came out of nowhere up on the shores of the Gulf, man.
Brother, my mama has a lake behind her house. All the fish just came up there.
So when we be going,
Yes. Yeah, you ain't up into the back.
They ain't up
All
in
the fish just came up. Like, they got number vultures that's flying down.
Hey, dolphins
Yeah,
too,
never
huh?
took it to how
Dolphins too,
God,
Yeah, just got a bunch of raccoons and vultures down getting the fish, coming to the lake getting the fish.
yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I just was looking on the TV and all the fish was getting wiped ashore. I'm like, man, this is the Lord. This is the shaking of his hand, man. You got it, brother.
If I may add, that's going into what? The famines, the lack of food. Man, Pops know what he doing. Next thing you know, the fresh water gonna turn sour, man. All right? You're not gonna have food and water. Pops know what he doing. The animal's gonna end up catching something. You're not gonna be able to take care of yourself and feed yourself, even if you are a man of the field and understand the field and can go out there and hunt and fish and get water out the ground.
Yeah.
You got all bases covered.
Like you said, the Lord is perfect. You watching prophecy, you seeing how the Lord working. They had that fucking chemical leak in the waters. I think it was in Ohio, the Ohio River Valley, that trickled all the way down the great. I think we had this video on it.
They had something happen today.
Wow.
Another one.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Their bridge collapsed and the train that was carrying hazmat materials magically fell into the river. Again.
Oh man.
The man call him as age. In the book of Revelation, it reads like 11, right? Speaks about that the Lord shall destroy them who destroys the earth. And this place is supposed to be a paradise. But look what Esau is doing to it. You gotta fake everything, bro. You want to recreate everything you see in a fucking lab, right in a fucking tube, right? You want to make you a burger in a lab. You want to taste just like a burger. Why can't you have a real fucking burger? What if I just like eating real food?
They call it an impossible burger.
Yeah, beyond meat.
Genetically grown chicken.
Nothing. You see, hey, this man gotta go. And then, bro, when you go into the grocery store, you see all the fucking ingredients they be putting inside of the food. It's like, bro, why would you even put that in there?
Can't even pronounce it.
Right. I seen something. They could put car wax in certain type of snacks and certain type of like, bro, why do you need to put car wax in that, bro? Even when you go into like the black pepper, like if it comes already grounded, they be sneaking shit in there because it save them money. They put little twigs and all other type of stuff other than black pepper in there to save them money. Like, bro, this niggas is wicked.
Cheating the scales.
Yeah. That's why we gotta get out of here, bro.
Quick precept. Going in the topic. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first.
Right, and we fell away from 70 AD, right, all the way to now, because we lost our heritage, right? But we came over here, right, 1619, 1620, and then the Lord raised up, Elijah again, right? Our business.
Revelation 11.
You see, and brought out this truth in the earth. Spoke about what Malachi 4 or 5. That was the prophecy that was fulfilled. You see?
Lead it.
All right. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, this is the point. Who opposes himself and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh by Shem Yahushua.
Right, because he looks at himself and he's superior to everything.
That's why he want to create his own thing, his own birds, his own fish.
Yeah.
You know?
15-minute cities.
Yeah.
If God can create, I can create too.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Or that is worship. So he, as power, sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh.
Right. And you're gonna have people that actually look to him as a God, like, wow, they so quick, they have to create this and create that. That's why 2 Corinthians 4 chapter speaks about the God of this world has blinded the minds of them that believe not. You know, they have chosen their God. And how are they going to basically confirm or put the step on that? Through the Karabi.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? And that's them basically choosing their master. Revelation 13 speaks about them that are not of the elect, that is not written, the names are not written in the book of life, that shall wander and worship after the beast. You see, those are going to be the ones that be destroyed. But the elect are just going to follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
They're going to be beguiled by his signs and wonders.
Yep.
Oh, I could go eat this Impossible Whopper. Hey, you want to buy that shit, man?
Yeah, the more Popeyes had the time. Popeyes had it all.
Chicken sandwich.
The chicken sandwich.
Oh, they was killing each
They
other.
can kill behind chicken sandwiches.
Stab.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All these things, seedless watermelons. See, that's him doing his thing. Well, what's the whole point? They strip the nutrition out of him and do his own thing with it. All right? Oh, I created this. We did it without seeds. Look at us. Behold us. And people buy that shit, man. You not supposed to eat a seedless anything. It's not natural. It's made in a laboratory. All right? Satan has perverted. Hey, if somebody want to get it, that scripture where it say fire, oil, such and such.
It's in Sirach.
Yeah, for the righteous,
I got it.
it's good, but for the wicked, for the unjust,
For the ungodly.
it turns into wickedness. That's what this devil's doing, man.
Right. You can take a real watermelon. You know what? Let's create this. Let's just make a synthetic version.
Yes.
Then just put it out to the people to eat it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. This is Sirach 39 and verse start at 25. It says, for the good are good things created from the beginning. So evil things for sinners.
So when Yahweh Shem Yahushua did all the creation, those 6 days, what did he say? He looked at his creation and said it was good. And we all know that was the powers and Yahushua. Bring it out.
Yep. Verse 26. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil, and clothing. All these things are good to the godly.
All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua made these things for us, for man, for the Israelites, for our enjoyment. All right, bring it out.
It says, so to the sinners, they are turned into evil.
So you get a cocoa leaf, break it down into a powder form, and put it up your nose. You made that beautiful plant into something evil. This is what the devil does, man.
Even nuclear power. You can use nuclear power to power a whole city, or you can use it to destroy a whole country, man. I got a precept too. Going into the seeds. Genesis 1:29. And Yahweh said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you, it shall be for me.
That's the other Most High. That's how he created things. You see? He created the fruits and all these things to have a seed in it. So if you see something that don't have a seed in it, you should, your alarm should go off in your fucking head like, whoa.
Oh, yeah. Something wrong here. Don't fuck with that.
Where this came from? Ain't no watermelon.
Oh,
and not just that, it also goes into what? Total control. When you have an orange and it's full of seeds, you can eat that orange. You can put those seeds to the side. You can go in your backyard. You can make your own. When you're dealing with this devil, you got to keep going to Walmart.
Let me show this to him. Look at that thing. Like a other one. Right? That's what this devil got planned for you 2/3, man. See what that say? Lab grown meat approved for sale. Said got the green light for them to go ahead and go with it, man. All right? You're in trouble. All right? You are in trouble. All right? Because the scriptures say we're gonna eat. All right? Boy. The Lord delivered manna in the time of in ancient times to all his men. How much more in this time? You're gonna have more. You're gonna have enough food. Hey, I'm good for right now, bro. Take a load off and just kick back and relax. You're gonna have more to eat. And drink.
Dogs.
Yes. Hey, they gonna have a dog in the wilderness too, eating and everything. Lord, take care of it. Take care of it. I'm sorry.
No, it's like the lab grown meat that you just speaking about. They gonna eat that up because Esau, the way that he does it, you have certain chemicals that he put in the food that excite your taste buds.
Yes.
Make it send a signal to your brain, make like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
He can manipulate your shit like that. Witchcraft.
He do it now. Like when you ride by, like we ride down Plank Road. They got the Burger King over there by Brookstown over there. You ride down there with your windows down there. You smell it all like the dog on the cartoon. Yeah, smell it. They can be up out there. And you'll smell it and you just do that neck turn like, damn, man. There's chemicals inside of that shit, man.
And the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. You got something called estrogen. Okay? That's why a lot of these men act like women. Because of that estrogen that's inside of it, number of chemicals. All right? Hey, what's your nationality? You're Mexican? Yeah. Hey, you know, according to the Bible, that you're an Israelite, you believe in the Bible? Y'all believe in the Bible? According to the Bible, this is your true nationality. Issacharite. Issacharite. You're not Mexicans. Not Mexicans. You're Israelites. Y'all live in Baton Rouge?
No, I'm from Houston.
From Houston? Yeah, we have. That's the spirit, huh? He's from Houston. Brother right here from Houston. You can deal with how you want to get it.
Hey, we the chosen people of the Lord, bro.
Yep.
No matter what this world may say about our people, because everybody on this sign, bro, all these people, right? We are a family. If you go back and read the book of Genesis, right? We came from these sons, from Jacob, right? That's why, hey, our people are cursed. That's why you come over to America, you got a so-called white man, right? That's why they look at us how they look at us. That's a curse. Go back to the Heavenly Father. We put curse on our people because of not abiding by the laws, statutes, and commandments, right? That's why we all live in the conditions that we're living in, all in the ghettos, right? Yep. Get shot by the police, right? The father leaving the baby, right? The baby's born, you have a single mother. That's a curse on our people, right? You see? Hey, we can get them curses too.
I gotta go straight up, right?
That's why us so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Mexicans, we at the bottom with everything. We're poor. We don't have nothing.
And the native,
we the last. What is the last in like education? The last to get hired, first to get fired. The word Issacharite in the Hebrew means he's hired. Right. That's why you see a lot of you, all the so-called Mexicans, they want a lot of jobs. Workers. What they work their ass off.
They all work everybody.
All right. So you guys, we come out here like every week, every weekend. We got brothers out there in Houston also. So you're more than welcome to come out. Mas.
Where do you go?
We be right here. Okay.
Right. You can just go to YouTube. You can type in GMS Houston, and you can watch the video. You got the cars out?
Yep, I got some cars. Well, they from Houston though. They don't need help. You guys just visited?
Yeah, they have a soccer tournament.
Okay. Yeah.
You look like a soccer player.
Yeah, he do. That's also one thing our people is blessed. Hey, we better than everybody else. The Lord said, hey, He's chosen us above all these people. That's why we dominate in these different sports. Anybody compete with us? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get that?
All right.
Anybody compete with us, bro?
You might have a
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It's talking about the Israelites, which includes you guys. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy God have chosen them to be a special people unto himself.
So he had chosen these people, right, to be a special people unto him, unto himself, right? Like these are mine. And what do you say?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above the rest of the people. They're not going to read that in church, right? The Lord separated these people. He say, nah, these people are my chosen people, and they are better than them, right? That's why you say you can get into sports, playing soccer, football, basketball. Like, wow, how can he do that? You see Michael Jordan playing back. They like shit. Hey, that's he playing like a god.
Yeah.
Because hey, that is the Most High, that spirit that's within us. You see,
and that's why when y'all play soccer, y'all better than those white boys. Y'all better than those Africans. Y'all better than the Chinese. The only person that can compete with y'all is another way. Israelite. In boxing, can't nobody mess with y'all except for your brothers. And we are brothers, man. And we got to start looking at each other as brothers. This skin is temporary and it doesn't mean anything. Y'all are our brothers. We are your brothers. We don't look down on y'all. Y'all don't look down on us. Just think about what I said. The only people that can beat you are the people that's on this side. That's it. And vice versa. You got it, brother.
Yeah, I see, like, I think like the Mexicans don't like the Hispanics, like the guys, the ones from Nicaragua, the ones from Honduras. I think they be like, you know,
in the church.
They don't like each other, whatever like that. But we're all the same people. We all brothers. It's just to back up what he just said. We're all brothers. We are. The so-called white man is the enemy. That's in the Bible, right? I
got that precept to you, right?
Go ahead,
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 54. And this backing up what he just said, because the Bible is what we teach. We don't teach our own words. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Right, that's what I had spoke about earlier. Y'all leaving his children. But you going into the part about, you know, the enmity between your own brothers. That's why even amongst us, you go to certain neighborhoods, they're like, oh, why he over here? You ain't from here.
Yep.
See? Then you get jumped. Right? You're like, bro, we the same people.
What happened if a white man walked in the same neighborhood?
Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing. You want some water?
Boss.
Right.
Could be some barbecue. Right. But we don't do that to our own people. That's why if a guy looks at you for too long, what the fuck is he looking at? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's
like
mean mugging me.
But we're the same people. You wouldn't do that to this race of people right here. All right, we can prove all this that Jacob and Esau came out of the womb. All right, but the moral of it is we are all brothers. All right, you guys are Israelites. Along with this, that's your mom.
Yeah, he's my son, and they're my adopted kids right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About to say something, you're right.
Go ahead.
With the brother bringing out, that's a part of the curses. All right, that's proven that we are the Lord's chosen people, because the Lord only gave the law, statutes, commandments to the people that you see on the side here, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and so forth, and on down.
I'm going to read it for you.
Go ahead, brother.
Got it. It's Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So what the Lord did, all right, in Deuteronomy 28:16.
Gotcha.
So when we went against the law, statutes, commandment, all right, when we broke the laws, the Lord scattered us. All right, so those curses that he read about, how we have enmity against our brethren, all right, with other nations that's on this sign here, all right, that enmity became on us as a curse because we went against the law, statutes, commandment. The Lord only gave the law, statutes, commandment to us. Uriah, if you don't mind, give me that Psalms 147. You know what I want? 19.
Yeah,
brother.
Let's see. At the same time,
It's a lot.
you all were over. The Mexicans was over here first. Yep, along with the Hispanics. So-called white man came over. We can prove it in the book of Habakkuk. Came over here, stole the land, sold us in slavery. Get the slavery side too, right? Sold.
And they slaughtered y'all.
Slaughtered y'all. The Native Americans also. What they call Thanksgiving. over 100 Native Americans were slaughtered on that day. 100 million. All right, which one did I? Well, Psalm 147, 19. Yeah, that's the banger there.
I got to
go ahead.
Psalm 147 and 19. It says, He shows His word unto Jacob, His statutes and His judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation.
See, the Lord has not done so with any nation. These nations of people, all right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to the scripture, this is what He gave the law to. He didn't get a law to the so-called white man, the so-called Japanese or the so-called Chinese man. He gave the laws to His people, no other nation. Go ahead.
It says, and as for His judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh.
Right, so they don't know the judgment of the Lord. All right, the Lord put the Spirit on the prophets, all right, that you see on the highways and byways to tell you the truth of the scriptures, that the Lord is not dealing with the other nations. They could do whatever the hell they want to do.
Right.
But if we continue to go off, the Lord, He did something to us because we went off. Read that, brother.
Deuteronomy 28.
That's scattered.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And how we got over here? Put that sign, right?
I think he had it.
It's over here. Ship. All right. So when we went against the law, statutes, commandments, the Lord punished us according to the curse of Deuteronomy 28 chapter. We came over here on ships. This is in the Bible.
Yes.
So, and they don't teach you this in school, but they have history and known fact that we came over here on ships.
Look, I'm gonna get this one for you because they was already here. So I'm gonna get this one. Deuteronomy 4 and 27. You got it though. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord shall lead you.
And we scattered amongst all the nations. All right, you have our people that look like the other nations, but they were scattered amongst the other nations. You got it, bro.
And it's also going to y'all was the Aztecs and the Mayans, all right? The Spanish conquered y'all, and that's why y'all speak Spanish.
Right.
That's not your normal tongue, all right? If you go to Europe, you can go to Spain, and they're gonna speak your language. Y'all give them all the music that they listen to because they don't have no swag and no style. They copy off of y'all and they bang y'all music, but they came over here and conquered y'all just like the English conquered us. Right. We speak English because we were conquered by the English. You speak Spanish because you were conquered by the Spanish. Cortez and those the Spanish conquistadors. They gave y'all smallpox. They gave y'all blankets with diseases on them. All right, they hired some of y'all to go capture other of y'all. The same thing that they did to everybody, man. If he's not the devil, who is?
Yeah.
You don't. Y'all didn't speak Spanish. Y'all had y'all own tongue, man.
Hebrew.
Yeah.
Amos 3 and 1.
Got you. Amos 3 and 1. Hear this word that the Lord have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
Right.
You only have I known of all families of the earth.
Right. You only have I known. So he's speaking to the Israelites. I've only known and dealt with y'all. Right. Out of everybody else. You see? He's saying this multiple times. Right. But the church and Christians, they're not going to read these scriptures. They want you to believe, oh, everybody can be saved. Right? Yeah. That's a lame doctrine.
Before y'all go, we want to give y'all a little quick. According to the Bible, this is what the Lord looks like. You can prove it in the Bible. Book of Revelation, the first chapter, and the book of Daniel. This is what the Lord looks like. Not a so-called white man. What that? We don't have him out.
We don't have him out.
Yeah,
We don't got him out.
Yes, this is what the Lord looks like. According to the Bible.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yes,
Y'all finna go, you won't stick around. I mean, what I gave you what to pay.
They
You
got
gotta
a
pay.
meeting.
Y'all gotta go.
They got a soccer meeting
The
right
Lord's
now.
name is Yahweh Shai. It's not Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
That was like Yahweh.
That's like Yiddish.
Yeah, that's Yiddish. That's Yiddish.
That's mixed with German.
Yes.
What is it again?
The ancient Paleo Hebrew, his name, the father's name is Yahweh, and his name is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh. I'll get the card back right. Well, you'll hear it on the when you watch the video.
Not Jesus Christos.
No, not Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai, and the father who they call God, his name is Yahweh.
Because the Bible says he spoke Hebrew. So if he spoke Hebrew, you got to have Hebrew language.
Thank you.
And look, we all brothers, not mayatas.
Hey,
No.
We're brothers.
hey, and America will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Thus saith the Bible. right? And also
Yes.
the mark of the beast
Yes.
will be a device, a chip inside of it, implanted in the brain
Coming
or
soon.
in the hand. Coming very soon.
Elon Musk just got that FDA
Yeah.
just to prove that that Neuralink that go in the brain.
Yeah.
That's a part of that prophecy right there.
The guy Elon Musk, he's doing all human trials, putting all the device inside of people's heads to make them walk again, memory loss. Okay, yeah. So
Thank you.
We have a
what do you say?
What Bible?
You're like, what?
King
What in the
James.
world?
Yeah.
James,
16
James
left.
16 and 11.
Yeah.
King James.
King James Bible. It's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. God is Yahweh. You're right. And the son's name is Yahweh Shai. Right. All right.
That is the second one is secondly Jesus, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one that died on the cross for our sins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
name is Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
That's Yahweh. Hey, God's name Yahweh means He exists. Yahweh Shai means He saves. He is the deliverer. That's what the name means. All right. All right. God. All right, what was that?
All right, I guess we can go back to where we left off.
But let me get the win. 14, now. Sounds like you want to be like the Lord.
See what we're doing. What we just did with that dialogue with them. The Lord not playing no games. That Jake, that purple shirt on, he stopped me. He was intrigued. So the Lord brought him over here. So ultimately, you came for your salvation. You're gonna take heed to it, and hearken to it, and repent, and come back into your true power. Okay? Or you're gonna be destroyed.
You said the one in the purple caught your attention?
He stopped. When I see him stop, I said, yeah.
And he asked the most important question that you can ask.
Yes.
What's the name?
Yep.
When you first meet somebody, what you ask? Hey, what's your name?
You know, Proverbs 30 and 8. Real quick, we can go back to that. Back with the brother just said.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, and verse 8. And it reads, it says, remove far from me vanity and...
No, 4.
30 and 4. I'm right there. This is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 4. Who have ascended up into heaven and descended, or descended.
Come on.
Who have gathered the wind in his fist.
Uh-huh.
Who have bound the waters in a garment.
Mm-hmm.
Who have established all the ends of the earth.
Yep.
What is his name?
Yep.
And what is his son's name?
Right, bro. Hey, and the brother just asked that. Not brother, but the Israelite just asked that. What is his name? What is his son's name? All right, and we broke it down. We could have got into the Hebrew. Okay, going to certain scriptures, breaking down the Lord's name, Yah, Hawa. Okay, breaking it down. Okay, and the son's name. All right, but the Lord put the spirit on the elders and apostles. Going back to what the brother said earlier. Okay, 1969. Okay, to push these names. It's only one name under heaven. That's it. Just told him that. It's not Jesus Christ. It's not Yahweh. He asked that. All right? Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. All right? He saves. Okay, he is a deliverer. And the Father's name is Yahweh. He exists. He broke his name down to Moses. And you read Exodus 3rd chapter, the 15th verse all the way down. All right? Now, it's not a hype. You go and tell somebody something. Say, what should I tell them when they ask me? You tell them I sent you. That's what is it? Third or Exodus 15? No, I'm saying what is the third person?
First person.
Yeah.
First
There you go. Talking about himself.
Yahweh will be third, right? Because if you go say I am, they're gonna be looking at him like, okay, you said you talking about you.
Yeah.
That's why the Most High said Yahweh say He is.
That's why he said moreover.
Right.
Moreover. Scratch that. Look, Yahweh, you go in that word, straight up tell you, the Hebrew Bible, Yahweh.
And see,
I read moreover was like I why? Like he said moreover or yet besides this.
yeah, right.
So he said, Ahai, but look, let me put a little bit more on this.
Yeah.
Say Yahweh. All right, say this.
Let's get more thorough.
Put that on right there. So what we doing? What we talking about is basic Hebrew. It's Hebrew 101 right here. But this is what Jake got to know, because you're gonna have a multiplicity of all these tribes coming up here. It's a bulk of Israelites that's down here. You gotta let them know the basics. Okay, it's a bulk of Gadites that's down here. Ephraimites. You got Haitians down here, out there in New Orleans too.
that voyage coming from South America, you have a lick in those numbers.
You seen it when they came
I
in?
seen the whole thing.
Seen the whole thing?
Seen the whole thing, bro. Hey, the north side coming in, they have to come in. Because look, when you look at various camps, you don't see many Zebulonites, Asherites, so on and so forth, Naphtalites. All right? Those brothers say he would save the tents of Judah first. So when you look at various mounts of the camps, they predominantly Judah, and you got a great number of Issachar. All right? But outside of Issachar, you got little sprinkles of Gad, you know, got a Gadite right here. All right? And you got a little sprinkles of Ephraim throughout. But for the most part, it's just predominantly Judah. All right? And this far now, we about to see them coming in with the droves. And then they look like they had hearts to it was reconciling with their spirit. Okay? This what makes such a beautiful time. And when that north side come in, and somebody give me Isaiah 11. Judah should not.
I'm there, baby.
All right.
11 and what?
Yeah.
I'm there.
Damn.
Bring it up.
11 and what, brother?
11 and 11.
Yeah.
11 and 11.
We down to 12.
This is Isaiah 11 and 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
All right, the Lord is doing it now. Okay? He's starting now by circumcising our hearts with his word. All right? We're coming back to our nationality, that's our customs, our culture. We're no longer calling ourselves those bywords. We're no longer eating detestable foods, unclean foods. All right? We're keeping the high and holy days. We're rehearsing the righteous acts. All right? That's the beginning of the Lord bringing us back and bringing us back a second time out of Egypt. You got to get out of Egypt first, what? Mentally, before he brings you out physically. Bring it out.
Which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros,
Throughout the four winds.
and from Cush,
Wherever there's a landmass, guess what you got there? You got Israelites scattered there. Bring it out.
and from Elam, and from Shinar,
Come on.
and from Hamath,
Come on.
and from the islands of the sea.
All right. All those West Indian islands.
Yeah.
Even when you go over there
South
in
America
the
too.
Pacific. All right. You got Israelites over there amongst Jaffa, man. Okay. You got Israelites everywhere, man. Bring it out.
And he shall set up an ensign for the nation,
Come on.
and shall
that ensign, go ahead, Slocky.
You can speak on
that ensign, okay, got to stick out here, okay. It's why when the Israelites walked up, okay, we pointed to the sign, okay. They can you can identify who you are.
Right.
Yeah, and ultimately it's your house shot. Broke that down to him too. Damn, all that shit the waste out of there. All right.
That's some good shit.
The ultimate inside is your house shot, but we got this on Front Street. This is the 49th chapter. Okay, we can go into break it down. Okay, what each name means, the history on each tribe. Okay, so they can furthermore be edified. All right, go ahead.
And shall assemble the outcasts of Israel.
All right, so we've all been ousted from our place in activity. All right, but the Lord's saying to find out what he's going to assemble us, bring us back together. Okay, bring that stick back together. All right, bring the house of David. What he says, closing the breaches thereof. That means Judah and Ephraim is coming back together. Isaiah, the 19th chapter goes into that. Bring out a quick precept.
This is Baruch 2:30. For I knew they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people.
Hard-headed, ignorant niggas. All right, but for his elect's sake, some of us, a little sanctuary is going to take heed. Bring it out.
But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
Now that the Lord has raised up the tents of Judah, now it's time for the northern tribe, the north side, to start remembering themselves for the most part. Start coming in by the droves. 12,000 from each tribe, man. Okay? Come on, north side. Vámonos. Bring it out, brother. Handle it, rewind.
Yeah, I know I wanted to get for him too. I should have got that Jeremiah 15:33.
Hasten the day that they come in,
Say
bro.
with Judah and Israel will press together. Now I should have got for him, to furthermore, showing that we in this thing together.
Yes.
Well, the elect are, you know what I'm saying, along with some of you, they could be a part of that great multitude.
The house of David, everybody was together. It got disassembled. When Solomon's son was that Jeroboam. Okay, and it ain't been back ever since. Okay, now in this final hour, these beautiful times, the end of time, the Lord is bringing us back together through the spear and power of Yahweh Shema was shot. Bring it out, brother.
And gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
Come on.
The envy also of Ephraim shall depart.
All right. That's what, because like right now, you know, those our brothers, they think they're more than us, all right? And then when we feel that variance, we go shit on them and we bully them. You know what I'm saying? You get mad at an Issacharite, then where your green card at, nigga? Take your ass back to the border before we beat you up. See, all that shit gotta stop. All right? We gotta love one another. When we say love one another according to the scriptures, y'all gotta come in according to the scriptures. And even when we see them out here in this world, to be possible to get along with them, them our brothers, man. All right? All of that envy. Y'all know where we got that envy? Because of Esau. Esau saw a discord. A nation divided can't stand. He got the north side hate, the northern tribe hating the southern tribe through his malicious works.
Yeah, Esau, how you gonna call these people illegal immigrants? Nigga, you the illegal immigrant. You don't belong over here.
He don't belong nowhere.
You don't belong nowhere. A fucking base man of the earth.
Vagabond.
A vagabond.
A fugitive.
A fugitive.
That's right.
You're the lowest of the lowest. That's how you know. That's how you know the Israelites pissed the Lord off to take a spit bomb, okay, from off the ground and raise him up to be over the top of your ass, man. The lowest of the lowest to be over the top of a holy and peculiar people, as the scriptures say, man. You know you had to piss the Lord off.
Somebody get the test of Judah first. Hey.
Zechariah.
Yeah. Hey, so what we got to do, the Lord has had mercy on us, and we got to tell them, man, y'all was here first. Y'all was ruling over here. Y'all not illegal aliens. Your enemy has, an enemy has done this.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So we're not going to vex them. We're not to vex them. We're going to tell them the truth of the scriptures. All right? Give me that. You got it?
Zephaniah,
Bring it out.
chapter 12 and verse 7.
No, you got it. As I get it, I'm going to give it back to you. You the guest. This spirit, I wish I was here when I was looking at it. I wouldn't have took the flow from me. Hey, bro, we got to get the north side in, bro. All right, we hasten the day they come in, bro. Hey, bro, that's when Esau gonna turn up. When he see the southern tribe and the northern tribe united, and he can't intervene, that's when he gonna come down hard, man.
Hey, for the brother, if he watching, I don't know his name. He was around us before all that mayhem went down. If you're down here in Baton Rouge looking at this video, get in touch with myself, Yaquab, or Yadiah. On one of the videos, whatever like that, email or whatever like that. I came by your house or whatever like that. I want you back over here. You're Issacharite. You believe in this ministry. You need to be out here with us, bro. You can help bring in more fruit, and you can give that dialect, that Issacharite dialect, to these guys, and they can further be edified, man.
See, definitely was clean.
Yeah. They was receiving. All right. Bring that out.
This is Zechariah chapter 12 and verse 7. The Lord Yahweh also shall save the tenth of Judah first.
All right. The elder apostles, a great millstone with the exception of, we got two of them from the north side. Elder Ariel and Elder Apostle McCall. All right. But the Lord, for the most part, has raised up the tents of Judah. All right. And he got us pushing out this doctrine of life. Okay. Elder Gabar from the southern kingdom, Elder Apostle Tahar from the southern kingdom, all right? And he has us and their fruit, Bishop Sakaron, and he has their fruit pushing this truth of the scriptures throughout the four winds, man. That line that goes out, what is Psalms 19? Okay? So what we're doing, he's raised up the tents of Judah first to edify that northern tribe and bring what Rehoboam, what Rehoboam destroyed, okay? The Lord, Yahweh Shai, is bringing it back together. Okay? Bring it out.
Back in Zechariah 12 and 7, it says that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah.
All right. So what was the glory of the house of David? Everybody was together, loving one another. All right? The 40 years David ruled, he subdued our enemies. All right, then Solomon came back 40 years after that. And look, that was our greatest time as a nation. 40 years with King David, 40 years with Solomon before Solomon went off. And we were glorified. We were together. We was ruling. Nobody was fucking with us. And what he said about Solomon's reign, he had peace on all sides. All right? That's what we want to get back to. All right? Wasn't the Gadites a part of King David's a military men that was watching over him. All right. The Lord, some of his mighty men. The Lord is going to bring us back together, and we're going to be united with one another. We're not going to vex one another. And we come back under this rod, under this doctrine. This doctrine, what is bringing us back together. It's time for you northern tribe to come on in, man, so we can go through this persecution and go in the kingdom of heaven and rule like we did in ancient time past. You got it, bro.
Yeah, they showed you that on the purge.
Yeah.
When Jacob was going through hell, who they met up with? The southern kingdom met up with the northern kingdom. That was Ephraim on there, but then on the next one it was all about it was Gad. Yeah, it was all about Gad, man. Real quick, this Jeremiah 31 and 31. Here it is, 31 and verse 27. Jeremiah 31:27. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will sow the house of Israel and the house of Judah with the seed of man and with the seed of beasts. And it shall come to pass that like as I have watched over them to pluck up and to break down and to throw down and to destroy and to afflict, so will I watch over them to build and to plant, saith the Lord. In those days they shall say no more, the fathers have eaten a sour grape, and the children's teeth are set on edge. But everyone shall die of his own iniquity. Every man that eateth the sour grape, his teeth shall be set on edge. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Yasha'Allah and with the house of Yahweh. That's coming, okay? And it's going to start on this side. Once that great influx of northern kingdom come in, Esau's going to release that Revelation 12:12. Seeing Judah in the southern, Israel in the southern kingdom together. Oh no, that's something that can never happen. Okay, let me pour off that rap. The lake gonna start getting publicity, on camera. Okay, Zephaniah 3:19. Persecution gonna be hidden. Okay, and they gonna be with us, man.
Gonna become infamous.
Yep. Gonna be enemy of the state. Okay,
number one.
That's right. And you're gonna be a prized possession also. Once all hell breaks loose,
A gold.
yeah, a gold. What it is, Isaiah 13. Lord said he's gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. So we have greater things to look forward to, man, and greater things to do. And the Lord said you shall do greater things, performing miracles out here, man. Spiritual power. It's
Healing
coming.
people.
You gotta believe it though.
Yeah, upon it.
All right, go ahead. I can get a few more. We got to get it in with the
Yeah, dealing with the tribes again. Going back to the priest of the brother Bar, raising up the test of Judah first, because hey, that's the head tribe, and whatever Judah do, on the southern kingdom, everybody else follows. Everybody follows the trends and the style.
That's it.
Everything.
Yeah. Hey, so when the C-19 had popped off, when all hell was breaking loose, when they ordered the lockdowns and everything like this, Jake was out there wilding out. The first one out there wilding out. And all the Issacharites and Ephraimites just followed behind him, man. What y'all doing? What y'all can do now? Well, just go ahead and set it off. We'll follow behind y'all. In fact, we'll watch out for y'all. But y'all just go ahead and do y'all thing. Yeah. That's how the Lord get down. So like, you got it.
Right. Even when you go into the elders, before the apostles, going to their elders, right? You said Abu Bivens, right? If you believe that's Elijah, right?
Thanks.
You got high priest Yaakov, right? You got high priest Ariella, right?
King Masha.
King Masha, right? We had high priest Kazak, right?
Yep.
Shar, high priest Shar. You had high priest Lahab.
Oh, you've been checking, you've been checking out everything. Yeah. I've seen it. I've been seeing it too. I seen the different camps going into it. Saying he was here. They had the 7, okay, and they said Elder Apostle Hall was the top priest right up under the 7.
Come on,
he's a high. Yeah, that's it.
We gotta know our history.
Gotta know your history.
Not from the ancient world all the way down to one west. That's our history.
Acts 2.0.
These devils get their history books and teach it to us. We know their history, but we don't know ours.
Yep.
That's beautiful, brother.
Yep.
Keep going.
Right. Tents of the tents of Judah. You see? So the Lord raised up those men, right? Through the Spirit. You see? Hey, look, just from that, look at what it has brought forth today. You see? Hey, now, like the brothers going into, the tribes are coming back together. This is something that has never happened. We have always been at odds with one another. Because you go into second Kings 17, right? Or even after the split, hey, we was always, fighting and warring and killing each other. Yeah. You see?
Yeah.
Having real wars.
Right. But now we're coming back together. You see? Which is something that's so powerful. You can get that.
On that history, they were saying how the split had happened after the certain breakdown with the Cornelius and certain the grape thing. Said Apostle Hall broke off and then he formed GMS. Then Nate and them went and got the bag, 501c3 bag, which he's not gonna fucking say that, but he did. Johanna went and got the ISUPK thing. But King Marshall was held at that was the man. You can look at him on the picture. I got the picture on my phone. When he got the one with our priest Ariyah with the turban on.
And we believe he's Malak Dawadah.
Yes, facts.
Can I bring out a precept to
Yeah.
back you up?
Got King Marshall with the black hat on. Yeah, go ahead,
And this going back into what you just said.
Crocodile teeth.
And you said they was all together at once, right? And something separated them, right?
Yes.
Let's see what separated them. This is Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right? So the Lord doesn't want certain guys dealing with certain guys. He wants that division. He wants that variance, okay? Now, this scripture definitely goes into the men of the Lord versus the outsiders. But it also goes into doctrines. It also goes into camps, man. Right? He wants his true men to stand alone, and he's going to exalt them in the coming days. You got it, brother. The Lord did that.
Right. Now see that for y'all younger brothers out there? I'll post that video in there for y'all younger brothers. Y'all get your history on the One West. All right. Shalom.
This is Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 12. This is Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope.
What's the stronghold? What's the stronghold? I'm like, that's a question.
It's true. That's right. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, but I don't read.
Yeah, I know. Kind of.
I thought you was about to say something. Their own question.
It says, even to the day do I declare that I will render double unto thee. Verse 13, when I have bent Judah for me,
right? Judah, the southern kingdom, right?
bow the bow Salakia with Ephraim.
Right. So he said, when I have read again,
Salakia, it says, fill the bow with Ephraim.
Right, fill the bow with Ephraim. You see, so Ephraim will be the arrow, right? And Judah will be the bow, coming together to form a complete weapon. Right?
It says, and raise up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece.
So what was that talking about? Greece. Right? It's talking about these Edomites. They ruled in the Greek Empire. Right? We get Alexander, the so-called great freak. You see? Great from the Maccabees. All right. But the Lord is raising us up, right? Because eventually we will take this man down. All throughout history, he ain't done nothing but steal, rob, rape, murder, destroy us.
This is Zechariah 9 and 12. Start at 12. And it reads, it says, and made thee as the sword of a mighty man.
So the Lord is to make us as a sword of a mighty man.
You say, what it said, Jeremiah, a sharp threshing instrument. Yeah.
Teeth. That's
teeth. Yeah. God.
All right, this is a oldie but a goodie that I'm gonna tie it in to the south and the north reuniting, man. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And he understands that he spent billions of dollars to keep us separated. He understands that he spent billions of dollars to keep us fighting one another, calling ourselves after his forefathers, African Americans, and all of these different all these different bywords. Now, when he see that northern tribe and that southern tribe come back together, something that hasn't been done for millennia, He knows that he has to come down with holy hell because his pen ain't working no more. He's gonna have to go with that blessing that his father gave him, man. And we gotta stick to the blessing that our father gave us. All right, Esau, come on, bro. Let's get this shit over with, man.
The apostles always brought that a man in the suit walking by like, damn, how did y'all find out this? And also,
limo.
Right, yeah, and even them, Esau and them, handing the seven, a blank check saying, hey, right, however much you want, just so they can water down the doctrine, stop teaching with other people. They're like, nah, this can't go out. Was it in Psalm 83? They all came together to basically, to keep this thing hidden.
Prostitution. Come in with money purses, man. No different than what happened with Judah. No different with the accountant for Yahweh Shah when they took him on that high hill. All right, those was men bringing money purses to try to take away this doctrine of life for us, man. It ain't happening this time. The elect, what it say? If it were possible, they would deceive the very elect. So you got elect men that's going to stand stiffly for the testimony of Yahweh Shah. You can't pay them off. All right, you can't threaten them with fiery threats because we've been already programmed to be found faithful unto death,
unmovable.
Oh, yeah, steadfast.
There you go.
Okay, so all you can do is kill it. And what did the Lord tell us? Don't fear him that can kill a body. So hey, do your worst, devil. What you waiting for, bitch? You got it, brother.
That's our personal call.
To back up that Zechariah 9 and 12, this is precept to back that up. This is Jeremiah 51 and 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance, for the Lord of hosts is his name. Verse 20, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Ooh, and what's this last kingdom that has to be destroyed, man? All right, this fourth beast. And that's why he's gonna come down with holy blood clot hell root boy. Because he's gonna be scrambling and scraping. He's gonna be like, this can't happen. Like one of you brothers brought it out earlier, how he gonna be at his table, you know what I'm saying, toasting the victory, and then the Lord gonna just come and just knock all that shit down, metaphorically speaking, man.
What happened in the book of James? They were getting drunk and shit.
Yep.
And hey, they say, hey, that kingdom is numbered, and he is finished.
Yep.
You see, they were celebrating, marrying and giving some marriage.
This second area, chapter 11, verse 44 through 46. All right. Well, let me start at 43. It says, therefore is thy wrongfully dealing come up to the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty. The highest also have looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and its abominations are fulfilled, and therefore appear no more thou eagle.
Ooh.
Yes, did you catch that?
And that eagle goes into the different Edomite, and definitely goes into America, but it also goes into the Greeks, the Romans, the Germans, all right, America, and the list goes on, man. Like the scripture say, don't thou exalt thyself as the eagle. And it also, scripture also says, a nation come upon you swift and quick as the eagle for the most part.
Deuteronomy 28.
In the Romans, they used the aquila. That was an eagle. Eagle symbol. Yep. They always use that. And that's why the Lord, and he put it in the scriptures referring to them as the eagle. And you see, they always choosing the eagle as their symbol. Yep. So the Lord makes it easier to identify it. Right? They subject unto prophecy. Right? Everybody is subject unto prophecy.
Yep.
Prophecy is subject to prophecy.
Let me finish off that. Hold on, I ain't finished with it. All right. Yeah, it's another one I wanted to get to. All right. It says, the highest have looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and its abominations are fulfilled, and therefore appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked fathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body, that all the earth may be refreshed, and may return, being delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her. Oh, God told. And we're eagerly anticipating that to happen, man. Like Yahweh Shah said in Revelation 19 chapter, it is done. When that voice is uttered out, it is done. That's when your rest begins right there, bro.
Got you, bro.
All right, go ahead, Out.
This Job 5. You know how you say when he think he's completed his
Enterprise.
His enterprise.
Enterprise.
You know, the Lord gonna fuck over, man. And he's we got it. This new world order is accomplished, so on and so forth. All right, that's the best time to play a mind fuckery on somebody when they think they got you and you pull the cover, the carpet from under. All right, this is Job 5 and 11. All right, you know what? I'm gonna get straight to the point. Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprises. He shall take the wise in their own craftiness. See, when they thinking they got this agenda push, when the things starting, the upside starting to look great from them, that's when the Lord gonna take their enterprise down. Here, how he say gonna take it down? And their counsel of the forward is carried headlong. You gonna crash your head first. Okay? We're gonna start off with the motherfucking satellites up in NASA, cut off their communications. Okay? And then he's gonna come down here destroying these destroyers and these aircraft, Michael and his angels. Okay? And their whole new world order is gonna be put up in smoke. All right? When you go to what it is, 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right? That fucking multitude, all he perceived was smoke. Okay? Ashes. And laser beams hitting their asses, man. So, hey, we ready. We
say and prevail not.
Prevail not. They're yet durst fight.
They're yet durst fight.
Hey, we don't care. We know the end of the movie. When you know the end of the movie, does persecution really hurt?
Like, you know the outcome.
You know the outcome.
Yeah.
So you're getting beat up, bruised. We get the shit beat out of us, man. Many are the affliction of the righteous. Abba righteous I win that righteous number. But when you know the end of a thing is worth it. Paul said it's just a light affliction. You know?
When the apostles got beat, hey, they was full of joy. They was excited. Like, shit, I get the silver for the Lord.
Yeah.
Like, man.
Guess for the crown laid up for me.
Yeah, he paused it. I got me a crown.
Got me a crown. Hey, somebody get Daniel 7, verse 20 and 21, real quick. We're gonna tie all the way into what we've been saying, man. We out here fishing for the hope elect, okay, doing what the Lord told us to do. We would say He's ordained us, okay? To go out there. We have an unction.
Goes into anointing.
Anointing. You gotta do this.
I haven't chosen you, but you've
chosen me.
Wait. You haven't chosen me, but I've chosen you.
And sanctified thee.
Yeah.
And ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
And what did he do? That was Jonah. You can't run from him. You
Yep.
can't fight fate. The Lord got you preordained from the beginning to do his work. If you try to run, he's going to fuck you up real bad and bring you to your senses. You're going to come out here and teach. You're going to come out here and bear fruit.
You ain't got no choice.
Even if he got to flip you in the car 20 times, bloop, 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 you get ejected from that bitch. What it is. Hey, that's what he do. Hey, getting swallowed in the well is a near-death experience.
Oh, what?
I'm telling you.
And it's mentally
They
able
take it swallowed by a lion or something like that right now. You're not coming out of there, man.
Yeah.
That's the Lord using Satan. Just like he brought up
Job.
upon Job.
Yeah.
He said, do what you want, just don't kill him.
Don't kill him. I told Satan
Do what you want to do, just don't kill him.
That's how you know he give authorization to the angel. Look, take his ass out right now.
The stipulations.
Stipulations.
Yeah. Hey, he coming to serve me. Take his kids from me. You know what? Take his wife too.
He don't need it anyway.
He don't need him.
He ain't gonna do nothing but make him up.
Oh, that good job he's so happy about? The 80 grand a year? Take that from him too.
And you know what?
Hey, you know what?
Hey,
leave him naked.
Oh, Paul like that.
Well, all he can do is come crawling to me.
Send him to the hospital.
Yes. He put balls all over Joe's body out.
You don't want to go there.
Put balls all over Joe's body out.
Had him look like a leprechaun.
Yes.
You want 7 and 21?
Yeah, 7, 20 and 21.
This is Daniel 7 and 20. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell.
Yeah.
Even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows.
He got all those horns from
Daniel 7:20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell. Even of that horn.
The French, British, and the Spanish. All right, go ahead.
Even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things.
And you have all those horns from Babylon, Greece, all right, Persia, all right, Rome, the little horn being America, Daniel 7 and 8, going to that, okay. Came out of Great Britain, okay. America, the one that speaks those great things, okay. You see Esau get on camera, okay, with a sharp suit on, neck and tie, okay, speaking these great things. What it say in Revelation 13, a lamb that spake as a dragon, okay. It sounds good, but he has an agenda to overthrow you and kill you, okay. Go ahead.
Whose look was more stout than his fellows.
And America's look is more stout than all other nations upon the planet Earth right now. Okay? You've got other nations like China trying to look like America. Like I said, with suits and ties on. Those other nations like over there in Iran, they don't wear shit like that. They keep their what you want to call it, a garment? Put a turban on top of their head. Dashiki.
Eastern Burgal.
Yeah. And they know that they are Persians. They don't identify themselves as Iranians. You look at it, I think it's in March 21st, 1935.
Yeah. They don't care for that by word. They reject that by word.
Yeah.
Verse 21, I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints.
Yes.
And prevailed against them.
And they made war with the saints. So we behind enemy lines. Okay? From Judah all the way down to Issachar. All right? Behind enemy line. This man's about to unleash a wrath like the world has never seen before. But our LA just did a video on how Esau preparing to kill off all Christians. But they're saying Christians, but they're talking about us right here.
All right.
Okay?
Us.
Bible says the sword is sharp.
The real Christian.
The real, yep.
This Zechariah, I'm ended off right here. Let the brother close it out. Zechariah chapter 1, verse 18 and 19. It says, then lifted I.
Poke the bell.
Yeah. It says, then lifted I up mine eyes and saw, and behold, 4 horns. And I said unto the angel that talked with me, what be these? And he answered me, these are the horns which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem. All right? All those horns. From Babylonian, Nebuchadnezzar, okay? All the way down to those 12 Roman emperors, okay? They've scattered Israel all over the planet Earth. All right? Just to back up what we've been going into for the last past hour and a half. All right? So that's a wrap for that. And the brother can close it out. And this is our beloved brother from Houston. Okay? Got to put that on the title too. I just see GMS Baton. We've got to put the slash on there for Houston on the outside.
We'll fix that.
Shout out to the church in Houston, man.
God, bro.
Shalom.
Take it out, bro.
All right. So with that, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem,
The
Harakat.
honor to the apostle of the great millstone, who we got the truth from, and peace say, takes to the Akiam to the elect, and has scattered out the 4 corners of this earth, pushing the truth and faith with sincerity. Hey, shalom.
Shalom. Baba Ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, Maki.
Yeah, I do got to change that title. So like